Welcome back to Langman Winery. We're building our new tasting room, restaurant, beer taps, indoor seating, outdoor seating right in our adopted home of Centerton, Arkansas. And that's just a picture of a couple things you can look forward to in the winery, but we're not going to tell you about them today. We'll give you more of that in the future. So right now, I am in the bunker, the home bunker, and the brain center of what's going on at Langman Winery, actually for the last almost 10 years now. We are going to have an office across the street in the new winery, and so most of the things that have been packing in this office for a decade will go across the street. So today, we're going to cover our opening menu. Now, I got to say, we're going to show you what's going to be on it, but we reserve the right to continually make it more wonderful and more wonderful over time. And we want your feedback when you're coming in and visiting. And if you want something that's missing, let us know. But we think we got it pretty well covered. Food items, wine items, of course, non-alcoholic items, low alcohol items, dessert items, beer items. And I think we got everything covered for everyone, even sweet teas and unsweetened teas. So here in the office, this project started off across the street with just this folder about 2 years ago. And as you can tell, my OCD pharmacist ways of doing things, I've got a folder for everything. And then each day from all these folders, it goes down to that for immediate concentration. And also all my current things that I have to do are on that page, and that page, and that page there, and more after that. So this is all to make sure this is as perfect as we can make it when you come and visit us. So a couple of the other things, let me tease you with something else right now. We got, what I was just doing right now and finishing up is some of the new items you're going to see at the winery, like some really cool gift boxes, some logo items, new version of our winery logo cap. But this, if you want to zoom in a little bit on that, Josh, this is going to be something special. A whole new series of limited edition caps in very limited quantities for people. It's pretty cool. And also, after that, got some of our first winery logo shirts in. A little more subtle. Super cool and super rich, like that. And there's more things in back of me, like the wooden gift boxes, and there's a lot more coming after that. But I'm just going to tease you today on that, because today, let's talk about the menu. And now we're going to go into the kitchen and actually show you how we made up this whole menu. To our closest members of the Langman Winery family, you're the first to see our opening menu. Now, like I just said a moment ago, we reserve the right to continue to make this more wonderful on a day-to-day basis, and we'll have specials each week. We'll have wine dinners, and we'll have wine and food combinations that you can order that's special on the menu, but we'll always have a base that'll satisfy just about any customer who wants to come into the winery for a beverage and for food. And the biggest thing for us is we want to make sure it's affordably priced so families can come and eat, enjoy what they have. It's going to be just like our wines that have no additive ingredients. Our food is going to be fresh made. So we want to be very proud, and we are very proud of everything we're doing. So on the menu, we spent time with a gentleman, whole team actually, from SGC. It's Springfield Grocer Company in Springfield, Missouri. They're the closest we could get to farm to table. They only deal with small beef, chicken, and pork producers and people who make fresh made, no artificial ingredients for some of the sauces that we will have. We'll make most of them ourselves, but they're doing it and having access to things that we couldn't have access to. So it'll be a nice combination of going to the best in the industry to supply us and added into our fresh made products in our own facility. SGC's been in business since 1865, met with all their top chefs in their kitchens. And then we did some work right here in our home kitchen. And so I'm just gonna go through some of the items quickly. Grazing board, it's a typical charcuterie, a little bit with meat or without meat. We'll put extra cheese. It'll be rotating selections of our favorite new cheeses and fantastic sliced meats. We'll always have some fresh fruits and other surprises on those. Preachy skewers, classic tomato, mozzarella, basil, cucumbers, served with just a fantastic house-made pesto. Tomato burrata salad. I had not realized that many people don't know what this is, but I didn't know what it was till recently. It is stunning. It's luscious, it's rich, but it's not heavy. It's a big ball of mozzarella cheese with a creamy center of less aged mozzarella cheese in the center, grape tomatoes and garlic and olive oil with crostini. It is spectacular. Fantastic hummus dish. Next one, baked brie. What can I say? We take some gorgeous, beautiful soft brie cheese. It's covered, we bake it, cover it with fig jam, crushed pistachios, crushed walnuts, and serve with our fantastic crostinis. And you have just a trip to Italy. You really have that. Or France, depending on which way you want to make that. I just want to say real quick, when it says crostini and all of our other items, when you see olive oil, we're only going to use the nicest, first press, cold press, extra virgin olive oil. Can you do it cheaper? Yeah, but it's not going to be stunning. A bruschetta bowl, classic bruschetta, and a whole different presentation right out of Italy. Our salads, classic Caesar salad, with our homemade Caesar dressing. This is Lisa's Cobb salad. This is one of our friends who said we have to have the best Cobb salad out there because she's had trouble finding it wherever she travels. Well, she doesn't have to travel anymore because it'll be right in our facility. Strawberry and feta salad, just this gorgeous salad that'll pair with rosés or white wines or a Grenache. And curried chicken salad, very, very mild. So just the right amount of spice. It's complicated. It's very approachable. I don't like spicy foods. I love what we're doing with our chicken salad. And that comes with the choice of dressing also. Handhelds or sandwiches. So grilled chicken, apple, and cheddar. Remember, farm to table chicken breast, sliced Granny Smith apples, and all the other beautiful things on that on French bread. The Cuban. Never had a Cuban before. Had the first one with the SGC chefs. Roast pork loin. It is not fat. It's not like pork belly. It is a very, very lean cut of meat. Salami, Swiss cheese, pickles, zesty mustard on French bread, and you bake both sides of it. Spectacular. Never had it before. I thought it was going to be so different, and now I'm in love with it. French dip. Our braised beef short ribs, caramelized onion, Swiss cheese, and with a bold mayo, and served with au jus so you can dip it to your tastes. Beef short ribs. Again, same beautiful beef with tacos, soft or corn, and with kale, shredded cheese, and pickled. And for the people who want only vegetarian dishes, 4 cheese toasted on buttered French bread is absolutely a meal in itself. These are all available also with chips and salad, your choice. And the salads can also be made with handhelds for the same exact price. Our entrees, our fire braised beef short rib plate, slow roasted pork tenderloin, fire grilled chicken breast are just spectacular, sitting on a bed of Elsie's buttered and peppered mashed potatoes. That's her family secret mashed potato recipe, or you can substitute herb lemon quinoa with any of those selections. We got some great things for the kiddies. We want families to come. They'll be very affordable also. They can also choose chips, veggies, or fruit cup. Some stunning desserts. These are huge. They're really meant to be shared. They'll come with 2 to 4 forks for you. There'll be plenty for everybody. And something totally different. Think of this with Heaven's Kiss wine, an assortment of chocolates, nuts, and fruits, a sweet charcuterie board, and some other surprises. Beverages, of course, all 15 of our wines by the glass or the bottle. Red wines, white wines, our dessert wine, which is Heaven's Kiss. Wine flights, either all red, all white, or mixed. There'll be 4 2-ounce pours, so you have a nice sampling of a nice selection of our wines. Coravant selections. This is the thing you poke a needle through the cork in the bottle for our very special and very limited reserve Cab Franc. And also we'll have rotatings on a daily basis. We'll take wines out of our library. Those are wines from when we first had our first vintages until ones that are about 6 or 7 years old. Those will be available to you by the glass or by the bottle also. Wine spritzers. What are these? It's classic wine spritzers. We'll have 2 white ones, one called Spritzer Bianco, which is famous in Italy, citrus-based. Tropical island, we'll use our muscat canali and pineapple and melon juice with a skewer of those fruits in there. One red one, the French Cafe, Grenache base, raspberry and strawberry. And all these will be on ice with soda water in them. And then the dessert wine, it's called Kiss Kiss. It's based with Heaven's Kiss. There's gonna be some vanilla, some cocoa, and some other fantastic surprises. Red sangria, classic sangria. We're not gonna have any hard liquor in this. It'll be Grenache or Zinfandel based with lemon juice, orange juice, lime juice, and I'll have sliced lemons and limes in the glass over ice for you. We're very happy that Rendezvous Junction is partnering with us. That's a local brewer and a brewery, and we'll serve that by the glass. A nice selection of their 25 wines they normally have on tap there. Everything from a light American lager to a hazy pale ale for you. We'll have old-fashioned soda drinks. The modern term now is dirty sodas. This is what you would have had at the soda bars or the lunch counters at the old Walgreens. You know, you have soda. It'll have the flavorings of your choice. And cream. That's the way they used to make them. Wide selection of sodas, and then water, milk, and some sweet tea and unsweetened teas for everybody. We're very proud of this. We have something for everyone. It's all going to be affordable. It's all going to be fresh. And so we can't wait to see you at the winery. Thank you again for watching this video. And remember that YouTube, the algorithms love when you do 4 big things for us. So while you're watching this video, on the bottom of the screen, please put comments in the comment field. Just thank you counts. Share it with someone else. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel. All of that helps us get the word out to many other people. We love that all you so far are part of our Langman Winery family. We want to expand that to all the nicest people we can, as far reaching as we can from our new location right here in Centerton, Arkansas. Thank you for watching. This is a battle. We're showing you a lot of the business stuff in the first videos. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. And we showed you a little bit of the sexy stuff. And there's much more coming. It'll be less construction and less business and more romantic things. And then eventually we're going to show you what that winery looks like on day 1. Thanks. And don't forget, let's go.